In this video we will discuss a question of a subscriber, and he states if terriers are such working animals, or if you need flexibility in the back, why are so many terriers with a short back? And that's a very excellent question. And my answer is that there are two divisions to be made. One is terriers that are actually still being worked, of lines that are still being worked. And those, like these Petadil terriers, for example this male, I'll show you, has a decent or even a relatively long back length. So you see that the length is quite long because they are longer in the back as they are in the length of the feet. And you see this also with, for example, working Boston Russell Terriers. You also see this to a degree with Jack Russell Terriers because they have very short legs, of course. But just looking at the normal legged dogs, you see quite long backs in the working terriers. Also some show terriers such as Dandy Diamond and Glen of Emaal that are also still being worked to some degree. Scottish Terriers, etc. You see this longer back. Also the Irish Terrier has a little bit longer back. But the thing is, you also have it on the other side. For example, Fox Terrier, Welsh Terrier, Lakeland Terriers, etc. who are currently very often having a short back. Other examples are the Kerry Blue Terriers, South Wheaton Terrier and Airedale Terriers. And how come is this effect in place? Because for show purposes they like the square look. So what do they imply with square? With square they imply that the paw length, the length of the legs, is the same length as the length of the back. And that will shorten the backs, of course, because normally you would have longer back. You see also this in wolves, and a longer back to leg ratio. Why? Because if they're walking, you see that the legs have enough room to effectively place their traction. I'll demonstrate it more when they are walking again. See this? And that's the most efficient way of propulsion, and also gives you the most strength and the less lost energy. Whereas if you look at those dogs with a very short back, for example Fox Terriers, you see them tippy-toeing a little bit, like you also see in some of the Frisian horses. And they like this gait next to the square composition because it gave the breed something special. And then you might say, but Petadil Terriers and Lakeland Terriers are quite related. Yes, you would be right. But the thing is, the working Lakeland and the terriers of Petadil, the Petadil Terriers or Black Felt Terriers, are quite related. But show Lakeland, they wanted to improve the coat, so to say, by infusing them with Fox Terrier blood. The same with the Welsh Terrier, etc. They wanted to have that curly coat, that fluffy curly coat, instead of a functional coat that would protect the dog but would not suck up all the debris, and also would not suffocate the dogs underground because they would hamper the airflow. And that's what happened. So with that fluffy coat they also got that square stance, so the back length was shortened. And that gives you quite a good answer to this question. You see the same with working Staffordshire Bull Terriers and show Staffordshire Bull Terriers, especially the South African lines, that the back length is also shortened. Have a great day.